one of the things they're leading to is, bring two things that they're talking about in the scale right now. One would be that, you know, you want to avoid taxes. That's something they all think about. But you also want to avoid having an asset that you worked for your whole life just while you pay for your medical bill. I think that where you get a third group of professionals involved is to say, okay, what is the better avenue, and what is the circumstance? Then if you have, for example, the family farms that's going to worth several $1,000,000, that's going to be a different scenario than somebody who's on the $140,000 phone and you're like, it's okay, Mom, we want that to go towards repair. That's fine. We don't need that money. It's not going to change our life. So it's going to be a different scenario. And I think what we're talking about is truly we're saying your insight is excellent. It's very, very good. But it's really going to depend on what that asset is worth. When people do come in to talk to me, the first thing I'm saying is, okay, you got capital B. I'm a big one that information is power. I say that all the time. So to me, when somebody comes in and they're talking about exactly what you're talking about, right? I'm not a tap for me. So the first thing I do is, go to your tax account and find out what is the cost basis on your part. What would capital gains look like for you? Because how do you assess a risk if you don't put a number on that, right? And you're not going to get that number from me. And then the other thing I say is, we'll talk to your financial advisor because there's other things that you might be able to do, right? There's some people who, for the first time talk about estate planning when they're in their 80s. Well, long-term care might not be an option for them when they're that old, right? And other times they're talking about they have kids or they want to do different things that don't work quite as good under different circumstances. So I think that it really is a case by case, but it's a collaborative effort with multiple factors.